Hey guys, this is Crypto Leprechaun coming right back at you for another edition of the Crypto Leprechaun Live show. Anyways, I apologize for earlier this evening, as I had a gentleman who had a few minutes to help me work on my software and get it moving in the right direction. Anyways, making my streams much more professional and ready to rock and roll. He actually spent. We were going to take 10 to 15 minutes to do this, and he spent over I don't even know maybe closer to 4 hours, honestly. The guy, his name is under in YouTube, Tame of the Ark. Please give him an ad. Stand up guy. If we had that many people like this gentleman in crypto, then the world would be a much better place. Like I said, he is an amazing man. Kudos to him. He did an amazing job helping me. He's an IT guy, and he was talking. It was for him to teach me how to do what he did, and just the small amount of time that he did, or actually a long amount of time that he did, ended up being. It's about like talking to a 4-year-old, trying to teach them the ins and outs of algebra. So I am 44 years old, and I have always felt like I was pretty much on the leading edge of how things worked and the technology and so on and so forth. And I'm telling you what, um, there was there were times that I felt like I did not know which planet I was on. With that said, I know there's a lot more for me to be able to do, a lot more for me to be able to shake and move on. Anyways, I was able to accomplish more in the 4 hours that this gentleman helped me than I have been able to the last probably 4 or 5 weeks. Just in knowledge, just in learning, and he was very, very patient with me, and he didn't have to be. And he just did it out of the goodness of his heart. Now, with that said, I did not let things go without you know um, paying it forward. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to say what I did, but I sent a bit of gratitude his way, and hopefully that the only reason I did that was for absolutely no other reason except for the fact that this guy is. I just can't get over the fact enough how sharp of a guy this is, and not only is he a master freaking charter, and you need to check his YouTube channel out, but this guy knows his stuff, and he's an IT guy, I guess. My friend was telling me, my friend who basically turned me on to him, and yeah. So kudos to Tame of the Ark, and like I said, stand up guy, and this guy knows his stuff. Oh, sorry, didn't realize that popped up, but we'll take care of that real quick. And I've got a lot to do, a lot to go. But he's setting me up with the groundworks to become hopefully a lot more of a professional streamer, so I can shake and move here, moving forward, and keep my charts up, keep my picture up. He even set me up with a nice, very little green crypto leprechaun logo. So, like I said, the guy is freaking amazing. So, with that said, I don't know. I don't have the capability of, and I need to find out from him. I'm not sure how to do the chat because what I do is based off of a lot of chat. So I need to find out from him exactly more details on that because I am not sure. I kind of forgot to discuss that with him. But yeah, moving forward, I will try to find out more information about that as well. I think I have a little bit of a lag. We thought we took care of that. However, we still do have a little bit of lag, not real bad. So hopefully, moving forward, we can get that taken care of. And for the time being, I can use the chat on my cell phone until I can get that figured out. Because there's got to be a way to with this software that he set me up with, makes OBS look like a crayon book. And trust me, OBS is not the easiest thing to use in the world. So it's a lot of like OBS. Maybe actually it is probably actually it's a lot like OBS. So it's probably a form of OBS. I don't know. So it is actually. It's just it's a little different, just enough different that I didn't understand all of the ins and outs. But I'm working on it. So this is kind of a test run. So hang with me, guys, and please, if you ever get a chance, please check this guy out. His name is Tame of the Ark, and he has a chart up almost all the time, and his charts are phenomenal. So if he does not happen to be live, he's almost always listening. His charts are up. He has some really good people surrounding him, where if he's not there, then he will have people that can answer your questions and whatnot, so on and so forth. With that said, this is kind of a trial run. I don't know how this is going to go. I probably have a lot of, I don't know if I'm going to have any kind of feedback, or I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't even know if I have whatnot, but he said that my mic sounded good, and so I don't know. I'm not sure where we're at with that. But if you get a chance, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and ring that bell so you know when I go live, and you can catch me on all the latest news, all the greatest happenings, good and bad, which is very important. And moving forward in today's world, you're going to need that because it's going to be very important as we move forward here in the next couple months. We have had a very the last few days have been full of turmoil, and I'm still not using the word crash. We are having a little bit of a bounce back. Things aren't looking too bad. I'm still very cautious, as I feel like that this could be a false pump. So hang on to your britches, and don't get your panties in a wad. But I have a feeling that we still have possible drawbacks in us. A lot of the big streamers, a lot of the big YouTubers, basically a lot of the guys that know what in the heck they're doing, are calling for still some pretty low lows. So with that said, we just don't know what's going to happen. So just be very careful, do your due diligence, and like I said, just be very careful. And excuse me, I'm trying to keep my throat dry. I just talked for 4 hours to a guy, and that was almost worse than streaming, just because of the fact that it was so intense. And I was trying to figure out, I was trying to hang on to every word he said, trying to soak it all in and learn. But we went through so much that I'm afraid I'm going to wake up in the morning and not remember half of it. So I hope that's not true. And so we will go from there and see. But, I don't know. So I don't know if turning my audio up here on my desktop, I don't know if that does anything. I'm not sure if that's going to be, but anyway, I'm keeping that down, just for the fact that I don't know that I need or want sound coming through my speakers, which I don't think I do, because of I don't want very much feedback or any feedback. So hopefully I'm not having any. I know that he thought I had a little bit, but he didn't think it was anything to be concerned about. So I will tweak that in the future. I'm still working on tweaking my camera a little bit. It all depends on which resolution that you use. Excuse me. And all this and that, and because I have a really good webcam. It's just, you can tweak these things so much that it takes a while to get things where you want them. As you know, if you're a streamer or if you do anything in video or cameras or whatever, you understand how just the slightest movement of anything in any direction can really change the effects on things and how they work. So, yeah, with that said, I don't know. I hope I have this all set up right. I hope I'm even live. I think I am live because I'm looking at it on my phone right now, and it looks like I am live. Looks like there is a little bit of a lag, which is okay for right now. Hopefully I can get to the point where I don't have that lag, and maybe we can tweak some things to help that a little bit. So, as far as chat, I don't have chat on my desktop, which I'm not sure really how to go about that. Someday. Right now, I can still chat over my phone. So, and the bad thing is, a lot of my I don't want to say business, but a lot of my interactions with you guys is over chat. So as people come in and they want to chat and want to talk, then I definitely need the ability to chat back. So as of now, I'm using my phone to do that. So back to, I know you guys aren't just wanting to sit here and listen to me talk about what all I did tonight. So, but I will say that if you can just hang with me, guys, I'm a new channel. I'm in the process of upgrading all my equipment, my software, and then hopefully soon I can start upgrading my physical hardware equipment. So I've already got a pretty decent mic. I've got a really decent webcam, and so I'm probably going to get a new computer at some point as time and financials allow. So, but with that said, yeah, I've not really been, to be honest, I've not watched the charts or even seen what crypto's done in the last 4 hours. So I was a little bit surprised to see Doge back up over 14, which I think is really good. But like I said, please proceed with caution because I feel like that this could be a false pump. Like I said, this is by far no means financial advice. Just a sense of caution is what I would disclose. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is the God pump. I don't know. I do know and can say that we've had a really rough couple days, and with that, hopefully we bounce back bigger and stronger and better than ever. So, but yeah, I don't have a lot of news, like I said, because I've been with this gentleman for the last 4 hours trying to figure out what was going on, what I'm doing, and he has the patience of a I can't even think of the word at this point. I'm getting pretty tired. I've streamed the last 2 days out of 23 hours. I streamed 19 hours, so I've been on air quite a bit. So with that said, I'm gonna be on for a few more minutes and see how things go. I kind of just wanted to get a rundown real quick of how things were going in the crypto world. But it is all green right now, and the percentages are actually pretty high. So it's a little. So I'm a little surprised, but I don't know. As I said, none of us know what's going to happen. You just have to take everything with a grain of salt, and we'll just kind of play it minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day, and week by week, and still very bullish on the end of quarter one. Doge has a lot of good things going for it. Tremendously. Doge one mission to the moon. The Ethereum bridge has Doge wallets, hopefully. I did actually just hear today that the Ethereum 2 may still be up to 4 to 5 years out, which, in my opinion, could be devastating for Ethereum. I don't know. Apparently, I've been in crypto for about a year and a half, and apparently we've been waiting on the Ethereum 2 for about a year and a half already. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I will say before I even knew what was going on, before I knew how it worked, I did put about 150 bucks into Ethereum, and then staked it on Coinbase into Ethereum 2, not knowing that I could not touch it until Ethereum 2 came to fruition. Now they do say that hopefully that we'll be able to allow you to maneuver your Ethereum to before Ethereum 2 comes out, blah blah blah. So I don't know, but it's 150 bucks. So you know what? If it stays in there and makes a poop ton of money, then yay. If not, then it's 150 bucks, right? So I spend that if I went to the movies. If I go to the movies 3 times with a girlfriend or a date or something, that could be eaten up just like that, or dinner or whatever. So, but yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, and there's a lot of speculation right now, good and bad. I will say Shiba's back up to 23. And like I say on every stream, and I will say again real quick, I'm not going to put all the zeros in front of sheep. If you know anything about crypto or sheep in general, you know there's 4 zeros in front of that. And I will be the first to tell you if one of those zeros fall off. Otherwise, just presume that it has 4 zeros in front of it. Now, let's move on to something that I'm very interested in, which is Crow. Last night, I saw Crow dropping like a rock, and saw it get down to 30, 40, 39, 38, 38 and a half, bouncing around there for quite a while, and I almost pulled the trigger at 38 and a half, thinking that could have been the bottom, and still thinking that 38 and a half was a heck of a buy on Crow, right? So, but I held out, and my patience ended up saving me a lot of money in this situation as it continued to fall. And I'm sorry, I'm just sitting like this for a minute because I've been sitting for so long that I'm letting my legs stretch out a little bit. So my apologies for sitting kind of weird with the camera angle or whatnot. But yeah, so anyways, I ended up pulling the trigger, and I don't mind disclosing. I pulled the trigger at 36 and a half. So, with that said, I still feel like it was a heck of a buy. A friend of mine, my new friend, I will say, tried to basically try to talk me out of it, and then once I did it, it went back up to a little over 37 where I was in the green, and he pretty much really tried to talk me into unloading it and getting back out of the position that I was in, because he really felt like it was going to drop. And well, what happened? I held on to it and it dropped, and he bought it at 32. So, yeah, and so sometimes patience pays off, and patience can make you money. So I don't know exactly what it's going to do, but I do. The only good thing is I do still feel like that Crow is a really good buy at 36 and 36.9. I feel like it's way oversold, as of pretty much everything else is at this point. Um, we got. I'm just looking at a Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick, because Bitcoin is a catalyst for the market and how it's going to go. So we got Bitcoin going at right now about 35,895. Okay, so that's actually not bad. That's pretty good for considering, especially considering some of the numbers that I've heard, and some of the numbers that I heard that people are forecasting, and it's not good. And something else that worries me a little bit, and I think that people need to proceed with caution, is the fact that none of this was really supposed to happen until Friday. When Friday the Fed comes out with their news on the economic status of the country, economic numbers, and I don't know where you live, but I do know in the Midwest, if all indications are pointing that those numbers cannot be good. So, unless I am completely seeing things wrong, and unless things are completely different than what they say they are, or the way they act or seem, I think Friday could be a bad day. But I don't know, because we've already kind of had our drop. So, and especially stocks. I think a lot of people in stocks were waiting to see what happened Friday before they either bought back in or sold more. And now we've already seen some pretty major dips even in the stock market. Um, Now, however, this has been the weekend. We probably had the weekend at the exact perfect time because that way the stock market didn't have an opportunity to crash or fall or dip any harder than it has. Uh, but we'll see Friday because that was when this was technically supposed to happen. So, with that said, I don't know what is going to happen Friday. If the numbers are bad, is there going to be that much room for them to fall much further, or is that going to be when all heck breaks loose? Don't know. We'll find out. But are we going to maybe see a possible little bit of a pump before then? That's very possible as well. A lot of guys are calling for this dip to happen all the way through Tuesday. Then some of them are calling for a little bit of a pump on Wednesday. So what's very well could happen is we could see a dip until Monday or Tuesday, and then a little bit of a pump on Wednesday, and then a very strong retracement on Friday. So I don't know. Time will tell. We shall see. But what you need to do is you need to hold. You need to stay strong. You need to stay emotionally strong. We've seen dips like this before. I'm not sure quite this bad. However, I do know that on two different occasions last year, I believe. Like I said, I was still kind of new in it, and I'm still kind of getting my feet under the ground, under myself, on the ground under myself, and so I didn't know exactly what was going on, even when I saw some of the crashes or dips last year. And like I said, I'm still calling this just a major dip. I'm still not calling this a crash. I consider a crash something in where things go pretty much to nil, where they could pretty much go to nothing. So I don't feel like we're to that point. Uh, but we'll see what happens Friday because it's very possible. Very possible to see what happens. Um, I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I really don't. I'm still trying to figure out what some of these buttons are, and I really hope that I don't hit anything that I'm not supposed to. And I will say that that's kind of. I don't mind dropping that down a little bit. Raising it. No, I can lower that back down. No, I really don't need that. Layout editor, studio mode. So, anyways, not real sure where to go from here. Like I said, I just want to come on here for a little bit to touch base with you guys and see what you guys didn't know if anybody would be in chat or not. See what you guys thought. I know it's really late at night or really early in the morning, depends on where you're at. Of course, all of Europe, it is early to mid to late afternoon already. So they are, most of the U.S. is in bed right now. So really, a lot's probably not going to happen in the next couple hours, unless the European/Asian market decides to do something wild and crazy. But other than that, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think they do either, and just hang on to our hats. And Ethereum is back over 2,500, which is a good sign. And we have Bitcoin closing in on 36,000, which is really good. So I don't know. I hope everybody's wrong. I hope that pretty much. There's I've seen some forecasts, and a gentleman that I know that is very good at charting and it knows his stuff. Is He has been spot on this past week on Bitcoin, and he said we were going to see a drop down to about 34, back up to 38, and then back down to about 30. I think he said 32, and then go back up from there. So we've hit 34, and it looks like we're on our way back up to 38. So if it hits 38, then and it starts dropping again, then look out, because this guy knows his stuff. So I will be very surprised, very interested to see if this that comes true, and if it does, I will be the first to give this guy kudos, and also I will probably go live and let everyone know that there's a very good possibility of certain things happening at certain times. So, like I said, nothing I say or do is financial advice. I just try to give you guys the newest information that I can, all the news that I can, everything I can at the time it comes out. I have a lot of notifications on my phone with most of the major cryptocurrencies and the platforms they're on and the news sources. So, if you're new to this channel and you're just listening to this for the first time, I ask you to please hit the like button, subscribe button, and ring that bell down below so that you know when I go live and you can get the newest and most current information at the time. Because it could save you a lot of money, or it could save your bag. Now, it could also, not really. I really don't see how it could hurt you, because I'm only going to give you information that's going to help you, not save you, but help you. I almost said save you, but no, it's going to. I'm not going to give you information to help you. I always like to say, and I keep saying this over and over. I know I don't want to beat it like a dead horse, but I say that a year and a half ago I got saved, and I want to spread the word of the crypto, which a lot of people, they say they get saved by Jesus, and they want to spread the word of the gospel. So this is my rendition of it, and I just use that as an example because you hear that a lot. I'm not saying that for any religious reasons or anything, by any means. You're welcome to worship whoever you want, however you want, and in any way you want. So, I encourage you to like my channel, subscribe, and you're gonna get your average Joe on this channel who likes to have fun. We're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. The last couple of days we have had some amazing chats, and I hate, the one thing I did regret a little bit was the fact that we had a really good chat going earlier. At the time that I was able to corner this guy, and he actually volunteered to help me. So I had to take it when I could, because he just offered to help. And this is a guy who has a huge YouTube channel, and I have reached out to some other people and other streamers, much, much, much smaller, and all I've gotten is crickets. So it is what it is. It's not a competition. I don't care. I want to get monetized, yes. The reason I want to get monetized is because I want to help spread the word of the crypto, not because of the money. I'm not going to get rich on this. I know that, probably. You know what I mean? I'd have to go parabolic, and is that going to happen? Probably not. I do this for a hobby. I do this because I love it, and that's the exact reason that this gentleman helped me. Tame of the Ark really helped me. TAMEAR, I think K. I think it's Tame of, the Ark. Tame, TAMEOFTHEARK, I believe. I think that's it. But anyways, please like him, subscribe to him, and listen and follow, and listen to what he has to say, because this guy knows what he is doing. Now, with that said, he's not on there all the time. So, I think he's on there in the mornings a lot, I think. But a lot of times you'll just get on there and you'll see his... Hey, what's up, Tayas? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Sorry about earlier, my friend. I had an opportunity, uh, earlier tonight to get some help from a gentleman who offered it for free, which I ended up hooking him up because this gentleman ended up spending 4 hours with me and helping me with my software, helping me with everything I got going on, and is a tremendous man. So, anyways, I'm sorry for kind of bailing on you guys earlier. I feel like I did a little bit because we had a pretty good chat going on. Uh, you may have already actually been out. I can't remember if you were or not, but because I think maybe you were going to bed. But you're probably already up for the day. Um, no, actually, you're. It's probably like midday there now. So I think I can't remember. What were you, like 9 hours ahead of us? So it's it's like early afternoon there probably in India. So no more dips, I guess. Don't know, man. I wouldn't say that for sure. This I would say proceed with very sincere caution because I think this could be a false pump. I think that the whales, I feel like the whales run the market, the whales drive the market, and the whales can dump the market. So it's a very possible scenario that the whales could be just driving up the price a little bit to get everybody a little bit of false hope and let them put some money into it and drive those prices up just a little bit, and then the whales sell, and then buy the dip, buy the extreme dip that could be possibly getting ready to happen. And then once they do that, then it could go parabolic after that. Once they start really buying up the market, and then it's going to go to catastrophic numbers possibly. And then once it gets really super high, then they sell and make millions and billions of dollars, and they start the process all over again. So that's just kind of what I've got in the back of my mind. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is a pump. I hope it's a God pump. I hope it's a we know. I hope we never look back. Trust me. I do more than not more than you guys do because we're all doing this. We're all in this together to make money. Um, so hey, what's up, Toro? Yeah, thank you. I was just telling Teos that I apologize for earlier. I had an opportunity. I've reached out to many YouTube streamers and people, influencers, to ask for help as far as software and trying to figure out how in the heck to do some of this stuff, and no one has given me the time of day. This gentleman, his name is Tame of the Ark. Follow him on YouTube. The guy knows what he's doing. He is not on there all the time. He has his charts up there all the time. Cheers, bro. I'm drinking Sierra Nevada IPA. Well, I have a Bud Light right here, just because I had the most grueling past 4 hours that I've probably had in the last year. Just trying to learn information from this guy, and I just, there was a crap ton that I just went through, and my brain is fried because the information that he just sent me through my brain, and we did this all over a voice chat on Discord, and like I said, this gentleman is the real deal, guys. He, if everyone had a heart like this guy, and cared about crypto and helping other people like this guy does, or did with me and does in general, then the world would be a better place. So, if you get a chance, go to his channel and like and subscribe and add him. But like I said, you're not always going to find him live. Most of the time, he has just a chart running. However, you can you can learn a lot from him on how to read his charts. But the most important information is going to be when they're live. And I think they're live mostly in the mornings, U.S. Eastern Time, which right now it's 5:12 in the morning U.S. time. So I don't know. He just went to bed he helped me until 4 in the morning. So Yeah, he literally helped me like almost 4 hours. So, can't remember where I was going with that, but, if you get a chance, at least, like his page, subscribe, and move on from there. But, like I said, he is a stand-up guy, and I know you don't want to hear about what I've been doing the last 4 years, or 4 years. It felt like 4 years. Last 4 hours. But yeah, so back to crypto real quick, which I know you guys are in here for. And that's the other thing. I always give a little background, and I do go off on some tangents, and but I don't know. The world's a big place, and we got a lot going on, and so from time to time, we are definitely going to be talking about off the wall topics. So we could be talking anything from crypto to stocks to what's your favorite beer to sports to I don't know, dog grooming to chess. I don't know, hats. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. But anyways, if you're wanting a chill channel with people that know what in the heck they're talking about, because I'm telling you, some of the viewers I got in here, guys, they know their stuff. So, is it worth selling a part of my portfolio 25-30%, expecting a drop, or the risk isn't worth it? That's a hard question. That's a chill dog mask. You like that? Little Shiba Inu? Yeah. And I will say that thing is hotter than hell, so I try not to keep it on too long. But Tejas, if you don't mind me asking, what exact cryptos are you talking about? Which tokens are you talking about? Because that may depend on my answer. Stretch. You talking about like Bitcoin, or are you talking about Ethereum, or are you talking about Algo, or XRP, or? And once you answer that, I'll tell you that what I've heard and what I think that could possibly happen. Now, none of this is financial advice. This is all for entertainment purposes only. And I hate that I even have to keep saying that. ETH and Matic. Okay, so I actually just heard, which is very devastating news to me, that the Ethereum 2 could be possibly pushed back 4 or 5 years before it comes out now, which I think is totally devastating to Ethereum. I think Ethereum needs to get off their butt and lower their gas fees, lower their transaction times, lower their fees in general, and get shaken and moving, or they're going to get flipped. Somebody's going to overtake Ethereum for that number 2 spot. Is it going to be Doge? Is it going to be Solana? Is it going to be XRP? We don't know, but I will say that BTC is still going to drop, bro. Yeah, with that said, there's a lot of predictions, and one of my friends that does a lot of charting has been spot on last week. His predictions were that it was going to hit drop down to about 38, and then drop on down to about 34, go back up to about 38, go back down to about 34, 32, and then go to the moon from there. So so far he is spot on. He had the 38 right, and it stalled out there for a little bit. It dropped on down to 34 earlier today, spot on, and now we are climbing back up to possibly 38 again. And if that thing hits 38 and drops again, then I'm just gonna praise this dude and probably do everything that he says because he knows his stuff. He eats, breathes, and lives crypto and charting, and so a lot more than I do. And did you say 4 or 5 years? Yeah, that's the. I just heard that tonight, and trust me, it was pretty devastating because I've been in crypto for 1.5 years, and I've heard that people have been waiting for 1.5 years on it, and they keep saying, oh, it's getting ready to come out, it's getting ready to come out. last I heard was quarter 1. Well, here we are already in the middle of or actually towards the end of January, I would say now, closer. And still nothing, no signs, no sign at all, even close to Ethereum 2. Now, luckily enough, I bought some Ethereum several months back, not knowing about all this on Coinbase, and staked it for into Ethereum 2. Luckily, it was only $150, but and then I realized, come to find out, that I couldn't do anything with it until it turned into Ethereum 2. So, with that said, I now have $150 in Ethereum 2 that I cannot touch because it is locked up. When you stake it on Coinbase, it is locked up. So, be careful with that. And, like I said, luckily it was only $150, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, if they don't come out with Ethereum 2 for 4 or 5 more years, I don't know if Ethereum can withstand that. I mean, the way the gas fees are now and the way the market's moving, I could see it getting flipped rather abruptly. Like I said, I don't know what coin can do it. Can XRP do it? Can Doge do it? Can Solana do it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if any of them can, because it still does have a huge market cap. So, but I will say it's coming back to reality at 2,500. So it is very attainable by one of these guys. I'm telling you, and I don't know what's going to happen, but if I think it's flipped, it's not gonna be good for Ethereum. However, Ethereum with the Ethereum blockchain pretty much runs crypto. So I like Solana, but there seems to be some bad news. There was just a whole thing about 2,200 NFTs that were selling through Solana that ended up being fake and rug pulled investors. Ooh, I did not hear that. That's not good. I'm not into NFTs, so I don't know. To be honest, I cannot really comment on that because I'm not abrupt on the goings-ons of NFTs, really. I just have always felt a little weary about NFTs, and thank goodness I did, because I don't think it has panned out very well for very many people right now. So that's one good thing I'm pretty glad I held out on. Now, in the future, that doesn't mean it can't go parabolic in the future by any means. I'm just saying right now, today. So, do as you want. Just because it's down today doesn't mean, as you know, in the crypto market doesn't mean it's not going to go crazy tomorrow. So, everything in crypto is very volatile. So, I don't think Solana will ever overtake ETH because of the insecure aspect to it, in my opinion. Yeah, and probably not. I think I just threw Solana out there because I had heard that name thrown around for a while, but I really don't think so either. I think that, to be honest, I think once XRP gets out of this lawsuit and gets this damn parachute off its back, I think it's going to go to the moon. So I think XRP could be a very possible possibility. I'm not even throwing out the possibility of Algo, or obviously maybe possibly Doge. I don't know. But all of those coins are going to have such a high market cap. It's going to take a lot of something to overtake ETH. Probably even ETH falling back even further, I'm guessing, for that to happen. So I don't know about ETH, but your computer fans are definitely going to the moon. I hope so, my friend. I hope so. Thoughts on Gala? I really don't know a lot about Gala. But I can pull a chart up real quick. Gala is one. Gala is one coin that. Still haven't changed some of my settings around. I'm still off. I'm like a a dark guy. Like I can't stand the bright white. I think it's because I sit at the computer for so long, just drives my eyes absolutely bonkers. But let's check out Gala. Let me pull a chart up real quick for you guys. Boom. So we got Gala at 19 cents. Oh, looks like it's at 24%. Really? Wow. 6.9% billion market cap. Oh no. I'm sorry, that's the diluted market cap. 1.3 billion market cap. That's still good. That's over a billion. My threshold is a billion. So anything under a billion, I don't pay much attention to, or not always 100%, but for the most part, anything under a billion worries me. That could be rug pulled at any point. So anything over a billion, I feel somewhat confident about. Now it looks like it's just I don't know. It looks like it's on a very good upward trend. Like I said, the market cap's decent at 1.3 billion. What kind of coins do they have in circulation? Trading volume. Circulating supply of 6.9 billion. No, trillion. Wait, 100,000 million. No, billion. 100,000 million billion. Yeah, but so 6.9 billion. I mean, it's not outrageous by any means. So yeah, I don't know. Gala looks very interesting. It's a gaming stock, which, as we know, are on fire right now. So that's very intriguing. Thoughts on what about AVAX? AVAX price is looking mighty juicy. I want to establish a good metaverse position during this tasty dip. Yeah, I mean, this very well could be. I mean, this may not be the end of the dip, but I still think even right now, I think coins are at a hell of a position. Like I said, I bought some yesterday, even though knowing that we probably weren't bottomed out. So, but let me look at AVAX. I like Gala. I do. I don't know. What was it? How old of a coin is Gala? Is it? Well, it isn't. I'm guessing it's not very old. If I had to guess, if I was a betting man, I would say it's not very old. Holy cow. It has really dropped. Okay, so, yeah, really, I don't know if this is when it came out, in 9/18/20, but it looks like it had it's about a pretty nice little pump there at 0.026. And then went dead for a little bit, traded sideways, and then 9/16/21 had a good pump at 11 cents, and then it went parabolic at 71 cents. Wow. So yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's down quite a bit overall, for sure. So. Looks like we're down a lot. So it could be a coin as well. Or no, I'm still on Gala. AVAX is what I was wanting to look at. First and foremost thing that I look at is the market cap, which is 16 billion, and then the price per coin is 66 bucks, and the circulating supply is 244 billion. So it has a few coins, which is okay, but it has a $65 price. with 16 billion market cap. So market cap's up there pretty good. I mean, it's up there with the Sheebs and the Doges. The price looks like it's been climbing steadily. Question is, do you want to buy on the uptrend, on the uptick? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Um, but I tell you what, I really need to use the restroom. Like I said, I just spent 4 hours with this gentleman, and then wanted to come live to see how everything was going. But if you could, please hold, and I will be right back. Hey guys, I am Crypto Leprechaun is back and ready to rock. Okay, yeah, you haven't said anything else, so I haven't missed anything else in the chat. But back to AVAX real quick. Who asked? Did you ask me that, Toro? Or yeah, yeah, it is looking very juicy. Are you currently holding a position in AVAX, or are you thinking about getting in? Because that's two different stories. Because I'm a little bit weary sometimes about getting in on the uptick because I've done it many a times, and a lot of times it doesn't work out very well for me. Now, with that said, I mean, it just depends. But it looks like it's not very far off its all-time high. So that's a little concerning if you're just now thinking about getting in. However, I know a lot of guys who are really bullish on Avalanche. So, I don't know, 60 feet, 65, 63. That looks like I don't know, I'll have to go back in the chart. Looks like, is 66 the all-time high? Uh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm way off. Okay, my bad. But, 134. Okay, so it's literally about half of the all-time high. So okay, my bad. I looked at that chart wrong. So it's just I'm not used to charting on Coin Market Cap, and I'm still trying to figure out some of my system. But I don't know. I think that yeah, it's we have seen a rather large pullback in the last. When was the all-time high? November 21st. So we're only a couple months out. Right at 2 months out. So and that is right in the time frame of the big dip. So I don't know. It probably has a lot of room to grow. I hate to, like I said, not financial advice by any means. However, it looks. I don't know. I think right now is a you have to be very wary of any position you get in because it could pull back even further. So if I were you, I would just watch it tooth and nail and watch every move it makes. And if you feel like that it might start be pumping, then maybe it might be a time to get in. Or if you at the same time it may pull back some more. I really don't think we're done with the pullbacks, guys. I may be completely wrong, and I really hope I am. Really hope I am. Can you please look at the 4-hour graph of ETH and tell your inference? Yeah, let me switch platforms here because um, it's just so much easier for me to look on here and actually tell what's going on. You know what I mean? Because this is just what I'm used to. It's kind of like if you're used to riding a BMX bike compared to a Walmart brand bike or whatever. But anyways, so Ethereum traded sideways for quite a while, a couple days. After falling, it was trading sideways for quite a while. After falling, and then it traded sideways again for quite a while. Uh, and then it traded sideways again after falling. So, see a little bit of a trend here. It trades sideways for a while and then it falls. And then, back in here we got some ups and downs a little bit. Right now it's at 25.30. So, I would proceed with caution when it comes to Ethereum. I didn't know if we would ever see Ethereum in the 24,000, 2,400 range, and here we are. So I don't know. We don't know. I wish I had a crystal ball. Um, as everyone does, right? But I'm looking at this a little bit more here. Let me look at this against the RSI and stuff. So we have right in here. We had a would have technically triggered a buy because it dropped below the RSI level of what I like to purchase at. And the candle dropped below the Bollinger line, which the Bollinger line is this blue line right here. So if you have in unison, this purple line dropped below 30, which is 30 is right in here. So if you have a RSI drop below that simultaneously with a candle that drops below this blue line, the Bollinger line, it triggers a buy. So almost 100% of the time after that, it will do the opposite. It'll go up, and it did. And in the same retrospect, it will do the same thing on the way down. So which it hasn't, obviously. Look, but if the RSI goes above 70, and you have a candle above the Bollinger line, which you got real close right in here, that triggers a sell. So, but we've not seen that yet, and here we go again. Almost triggered another buy, but but it didn't. But it still went up after that. So it's amazing how accurate that is. And then here you go. Here is a what could be considered a trigger buy, and so technically, I look for Ethereum to go back up above probably short term in the 2800 mark probably, because it should go back up. Like I said, not 100% of the time in this market, you just don't know, because the market is not reacting as it should. So, but it's still like indications like that. It's doing things that it normally does, and it's doing things that it shouldn't do. So yeah, but we've got four nice green candles forming on the 4 hour, and that's encouraging. So my overall view would be that, and I don't know why I keep moving this chart around like this, but anyways, we're at 2530. I could see it going back up to about 2800. It may hit about 2800 ish, and then go back down from there. So with that said, I don't know. Proceed with caution, especially in this. Gosh dang, why do I keep doing that? Proceed with caution for sure. There we go. This is what I'm wanting to move. Because right in, especially right in here is a buy trigger. So right in here is triggering a buy. So it should go up into at least this range. It should, and which is a little over 2800. So with that said, you just don't know. But proceed with caution. Do your due diligence. And I don't know if you're considering buying ETH for the short term or the long term. You're buying long term, it's even more of a buy probably. If you're buying short term, then probably not so much. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm not gonna feel comfortable saying one way or the other by any means. But I will say that we had a couple buy triggers here, and this is kind of questionable because it was just literally right at the line. So you have to be a little bit skeptical of that. But like down in here, down in this range, it was a definite buy. So it's definitely going to hit. If you did buy down in here, then if it hits 28, you're in good shape. Uh, so it's just depends on when you get in and when you want to get out and how long you want to hold. Because ultimately, I think Ethereum's probably going to go back up. It's I can't believe we're at 2,500 right now. So yeah, but with that said, they're talking about Bitcoin going down to I've heard as low as 22 to 20,000. So you just never know. You just never know, my friend. Long term. So if you're in it for long term, then you can do a couple things. You can either hold out and see if it pumps, then retracts. Like I think it probably might or will. Or you can go ahead and pull a trigger and think that 2,500 is still a good buy, which I think 2,500 is still a hell of a buy for Ethereum. So it just depends. Long term, I definitely feel more comfortable purchasing, but I don't know that I would right now because we are definitely not in a buy right this minute. A couple hours ago, yeah, probably a lot more. Or actually, no, about 7 o'clock last night. No, I'm sorry. We really weren't at a buy until uh, since about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. All of these just show that it's just kind of going sideways a little bit, slash up a tick. So I don't know. Take all that for what it's worth. I know I really didn't give it an exact answer, but I'm not really in the financial business to like I said, give my complete opinion. Just give you what how I feel the market's going and what's going on, and let you take that and do what you want with it. But yeah, I like I said, long term, I definitely feel a lot more bullish about it than I do short term because I could see this being. I really feel like this could be a fake pump, and I think that we could see a little bit of a pump and then meet a lot of resistance and a lot of pullback. So don't know what's going to happen, but that's kind of how I feel about it. So if you are really seriously considering getting into ETH, then I would just watch it like a hawk and see how you feel as far as what you what you think it's going to trend. I just want to see what the a little bit shorter of a time frame looks like. See the 1 hour is a lot more sideways, and also the RSI is a lot more bullish than the 4 hour. Now the 4 hour I do agree, gives a better view, but that's just coming off of a pretty good collapse or downswing because they dropped from 2,800 all the way down to we saw a wick all the way down to 2,300. So that's a $500 drop, and that was probably the last. That could have been a trigger buy at 20, yeah, right around 2,300. So that I guess that would have been a hell of a buy probably. But now we are definitely not. I really don't think we're in a buy territory right now at 2,500. Just don't feel comfortable at all. Because yeah, we have some green candles. We have another red candle forming, and just don't feel comfortable at all buying or selling. So yeah, with that said, I would just proceed with caution for sure on that. Uh, yeah, the 30 minute even more shows less of a buy. And for long-term investments, I definitely don't go anywhere less than really an hour, 45 minutes maybe. But all these 45 minutes, hour, whatever, even 30 minutes does not show a buy at all. Um, just by these. And by what I told you is almost 100% accurate as far as triggering buys and sells with the RSI in accordance to in unison with the wicks and the candles, or mainly candles more so than even the wicks, unless you have a sell or buy order in and just get lucky. But 25-22 is a closing in on territory where I would definitely proceed with caution. So I guess that's my long short answer. Proceed with caution, which we all need to in all of crypto, basically at this point. Um, we actually have Bitcoin's actually pumping. Ethereum's up for 4.62%. So yeah, I don't know that I would get in right now, but I'm sorry, my eyes are spent. As you guys know, I have been online a lot the last couple days. You're not gonna find a YouTube streamer who probably has streamed more than I have in the last 3 days. I don't. I know in the last, not except for yesterday and last night. Besides that, you're not gonna find a YouTube streamer that has streamed more than I have live. Uh, I streamed literally 19 out of 23 hours. I streamed for 12 hours, slept for 4 hours, got up, felt obligated to get back online for your guys's not only emotional support, but just support in general because everything was so bad. I ended up streaming for another. No, I'm sorry. I streamed for 7 hours and then took a 4 hour nap, and then streamed for 12 hours last night. So that's 19 hours and out of 23. So I was pretty much spent, and can't believe I felt as good as I did today. I did get some sleep last night into this morning, so felt a little bit rejuvenated. Um, I'm actually building up my. I think my diaphragm's getting stronger because it's getting easier and easier for me to talk and last longer. Are you confident that it's going to drop below 2,400? Um, Let me go back to it. Um, all all I'm gonna say is, or not all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that not just my opinion, but the opinions I have gotten from other people who know how to chart a lot. I don't want to say a lot better than I do. They're just a little more. They have a few more indicators and can tell just a little bit more detailed, I guess I should say. I feel like that with their input, and they're very sharp guys, very super sharp guys, and with what I know and everything, that I think that this could possibly be a fake pump across the board. We'll know more tomorrow, and because a lot of guys are talking that we could see a dump all the way into to Monday or Tuesday, and then a pump on Wednesday. So if that's the truth, if that's going to happen, then Ethereum is going to fall back to 2,400. Yes, but like I said, I would just keep an eye on it and see what you think. And that's I don't want to say that and then feel bad if Ethereum goes to 3,500 tomorrow, because as we know in crypto, that's very possible. But all indications show that we're going to see some retracement again. I feel like in my heart and my gut, I feel like this is a false, uh, kind of a false positive. I think it's a false pump, and I think the whales. I'm sorry, I can't hardly think anymore. I'm so tired. I think the whales are probably pumping this up for a fake pump, and then it's gonna drop again, and then it's gonna go back up even higher and probably better and stronger than ever. So I still think we have one more large dip in us. Uh, I hope I'm wrong. I wholeheartedly hope I'm wrong, just for people who are already invested. But it's very possible. So if you're waiting to see what it does, then you can just use. I don't know if you have any kind of indicators, but right now we are on the top of the Bollinger line, and the RSI is trending up, and I just don't see a buy right now. So I would wait till you see the RSI start to drop, and you see these candles start to come back down towards the bottom of the Bollinger line, which are these blue lines, these two blue lines. So I would definitely take a look at that, and probably base your decision based on that. So that's that's pretty much the advice I can give. I'm not going to say for certain, but that's kind of how I feel. If you can pick up basically what I'm throwing down, then you can kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to tell you without telling you. Basically, just be very careful and try to keep your eye on it, because we just don't know what's going to happen. So I don't know if we have anybody new in chat, but if we do, I would really appreciate it, as I'm trying to grow this channel and try to get this channel where I want it to be at. We've had some really good days in the last 3 or 4 days of chat and new people coming in. I'm getting some new subs, new subscriptions, new likes and views. So if you could, I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, to please go down below there and hit that like button, the subscribe button, and ring-a-ding that bell so that you know when I go live. And I can give you the newest and the most current information out there. So that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, so with that said, I don't know. I don't want to say I don't know, but yeah. And I don't know what I'm not real sure what this little this green line is right here. This little thin minute. I'm not sure if it just dropped or what that is. I'm not sure if that's a mistake or I don't know, because it's got like a opaque green line in between these two. So I don't know. I'm not sure what this is. It's kind of a different color too, so not real positive what that is. What am I on? 45 minute? 30 minute. Okay, that's just showing. Okay, that's has to do with volume, and so the volume is picking up, and RSI is going up, and we're getting green candles. So it is going up as we speak. So, I hate to buy on the upticks, but if it's something that you feel that you want to do, then I don't know if, I think 25 is still a very cheap price for Ethereum. I can just remember when just a few months ago we thought Ethereum was going to break 5,000, and here we are at 2,500. Never really thought we would see these kind of numbers again. So, and that green candle just turned red. So I don't know. And the Bollinger Line's going up. So yeah, I don't know. It's we're in uncharted territories. Things are not things are not going the way they have been, for sure. So yeah, but I don't think I missed anything in chat. Vitalik is really milking it. Yeah, yeah. I missed that comment. Yeah, he is. But yeah, so that's where we are with Ethereum, and let's see what's Bitcoin doing. Bitcoin's closing in on 36,000, which is impressive. But a lot of my guys say that it's going to hit 38, and then drop back to 32. Cramp. Skipped frames. All right. I've had some skip frames, so I don't know if I'm choppy or if it's just I'm not sure what my stream quality's good. It says I have 0 dropped frames, but I had a warning that I had several drop frames. I don't know what that's about. Just skipped frames, not dropped, skipped. So I don't know. Um, like I said, hang with me. I'm still getting this figured out, and I will get this figured out. Just gonna take a little bit, maybe, possibly, because now I just was getting it figured out, and now I switched softwares, and now I'm starting all over from scratch. But it is what it is, and so yeah, I don't know. But with that said, anybody else have any more questions out there in YouTube land? I would love to answer them. I am closing in on probably laying down for a quick little nap, and plan on being back at it again tomorrow. Uh, I will probably, if I stream, when I stream tomorrow, it will probably be earlier. I will not be able to stream tomorrow evening. I know for a fact, for the first time in a long time. However, with that said, I will still be around and still check on things. So I may still come in and, if anything, even if I can't talk, I could maybe possibly put up a graph or a chart, and then talk and chat with you guys possibly, because I actually run a poker game on Sunday night, and that just isn't I just can't do both. So um, but really Sunday now is about the only day that I cannot stream completely with my picture and everything and boot. But what I could do possibly is put up the chart and the graphs, and then talk to you guys in chat. So if because I know a lot of people use my charts and graphs. Um, I know a lot of people use my charts and graphs to help to watch and do this and that. So, alright guys, I am down to 0 people watching, so I think I'm going to head out for the evening, but much love to everyone. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. We are building a heck of a community here, and if you're watching this, please take a minute, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring it in that bell so you know when I go live, so you can get the latest and the newest and the most accurate news around when it comes to crypto. So help me build this channel. This has got to be one of the fastest growing channels there is. I'm getting several new subscriptions per day. Getting my channels are starting to get more and more likes every day. I'm getting more and more views every time I go live. So the algorithms are starting to flip. They're starting to turn. I'm starting to get more viewers, and that's what we want. That's why I'm wanting to become monetized. Not for the money. I'm wanting to become monetized so that I can be seen by more people, and that they can see what I'm doing and what I have going on. So with that said, just remember this. There is no I in crypto, and if we all work together, I'm sorry, I'm just, okay. If we all work together, we can go to the moon together.